the exam. It's a full experience,
Yeah.
So you have to be ready. And we don't want any candidate to be misguided, We want everything to be clear from the moment they enter the center.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Ask If, where we discuss everything about trainings and exams. This video has been sponsored to you by MontRoyal Elevate. We have the offices around Canada, United Arab Emirates, and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. My name is Ibtihaj, and today joining with me is Mr. Khalid.
Hi, Mr. Taj, how are you?
I'm
Pleasure to be
doing
here.
good.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Khalid, just for the sake of the introduction of our audience, Mr. Khalid is the certified exam administrator.
Exactly.
He is based in our Dubai office,
Offers.
and he takes care everything about the exam, whatever goes in, whatever goes out.
Yes.
So yeah, without further ado, let's kick in and let's do it.
Let's start.
How are you doing?
All right. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
Glad to hear that.
So let's start with something fun.
Yeah.
I want to understand that what's the one surprising thing about your job that most people wouldn't expect?
To be honest, a lot of the things are surprising within my job, but I know a lot of people will get surprised when I tell them that exam administration is feeling like being an air traffic controller. So, yes, but we don't have that cool headset, I wish we had, but we don't have it. The point is, everything should be running on time, in sync, and under strict regulations. So, from checking IDs to setting the candidate to the exam, everything should be going with the strict protocols, So it's a very high stakes environment where I can say that any delay can cause a chain reaction. So everything should be running on time. Yes.
I really like the analogy of the air controller,
Yeah.
and I can see the way you have associated uh, your job with that
Yes.
one. So I can see like your day would be very busy on a normal basis. So if you would have to describe your day in
Yeah.
3 words, what would that be and why?
And a lot of words can describe my day, honestly, but let's say that structured and intense and rewarding.
Okay.
Yeah, I can describe my day with these words.
And if you can explain for us like how it's structured
All
and
right. Okay. Structured because, as I've said earlier, everything should be following protocols. So, from the moment the candidate walk into the center to the moment the last candidate leaves, everything should be running and following the protocols. The second word was intense.
Yeah.
Yes, this environment of exams and administration of everything running behind the scenes. It's like there is no margin for any mistakes.
Yeah.
Any mistakes can be lead to very severe consequences. So
Okay.
you need to be sharp and focused all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah. Rewarding, man, because at the end of the day, you will feel yourself that you were part of someone's journey. You help someone to take a step forward in their career. So yeah, it will be satisfying. It's rewarding, honestly.
Perfect. I can totally understand that this is intense because now here we're talking about the future of the candidates.
Yeah, indeed.
It's not only about their monetary aspects that they have paid the money for that particular exam, but also their future as well,
It's a
right?
responsibility,
It's on the line. It's a responsibility. So yeah, I agree. It's intense. And when it comes to the rewarding part, so yeah, I mean, it should be rewarding seeing your candidate because I've seen you in the office whenever a candidate passed in a big exam, in any of the exam, you would like I could see the smile on your face.
Yes. See, as I said, it's rewarding. It's a very great feeling when you see someone achieve something in his career. So yeah, you will be seeing me smiling for sure. Yeah.
Perfect. So now I can see like definitely it's not only about the responsibility on the exams part, like everything should go smooth, but how do you what I want to understand is how do you actually help the students choose the right exams?
All right. I can say that first. First thing is we have to understand the goal of the candidate himself. So in order to be able to help him with choosing the right path that will serve his journey, you have to understand the goal or the need. So, yes, a lot of candidates will be arriving to the center and they don't know even what is the goal they are chasing. So, we can help them with this, chasing the right goal and helping them to select the path that aligns with their needs. Yes, for sure.
Perfect. So now we are talking about the learning paths for the student.
Yeah,
So if you can give us like a little bit of the idea, like is it
yeah.
academic, non-academic?
Okay, let me tell you this thing. A lot of candidates will not be also aware about how different exam will be serving different purposes. You
Yeah.
know, I know. Let's give an example here, but let's keep it anonymous. I know an exam that has a couple of versions. Each version is serving a different purpose. So
Okay.
one of the versions is serving something for academic purposes like scholarship or
Yeah.
university admission. And another purpose is totally different, which is on a professional wise, like you can say posting the career, professional career. If the candidate is not aware which version of this exam is the most suitable one for him, he will might be choosing the wrong one. So he will
Yeah.
be spending a lot of time preparing, paying a good amount of money preparing for the exam, and the efforts, there will be lost efforts if he select the wrong exam. So our duty is not only selecting the exam for the candidate, it's merely selecting the right exam for the candidate, you know.
So at MontRoyal Elevate, what I want to talk about is like you've just given me like we have the academic exams, we have the immigration exams. Do you have any other type of the certifications that we do at MontRoyal Elevate?
Yeah, to be honest, we are a certified or authorized exam center for most of the global exam vendors. So any purpose you can imagine, you will have an exam that serve that purpose at the end. So yeah, we have a variety of exams there.
All right, so it's academic, non-academic, immigration,
Yes,
technical,
all of that.
vocational.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Perfect. So what we would like to understand now is what we would like to understand now is with all of these exams, how do you actually help your students to choose the right path or right exam?
Yeah, as I said, we need to understand the goal of the candidate. Then we can select the exam that fits the requirements or the need of the candidate, you know, at the end. So, choosing, first of all, is understanding the goal.
I hope I have not revised the question.
No.
All right, so help the fresh graduate. So in this question,
Yeah,
what I want
yeah.
to understand is UAE is a very diverse market, right?
Yes.
So how do the exam certifications help the fresh graduates in this market?
All right. It's well known that the job market here within the United Arab Emirates is a very tough one. It's selective
Yeah.
and it's competitive as well. So if the fresh graduate, I know that most of the fresh graduate will be academically fit to start their
Sure.
professional career,
Yeah.
but yet they will be missing a lot of important skills. So to move them from the academically state to the professional state, you have to gear them with set of skills. You know, let's take an example
Sure.
here within the United Arab Emirates, the digital transformation skills, the leadership skills, the communication, adaptability is also important. So the
Yeah.
candidate should be working on that, and there is nothing more important than having a certificate that shows
Yeah.
how you are taking steps
Yeah.
to move forward with your professional career, and how you are able to show the employers you are you have taken the initiative, you know, to
Yeah.
kick off with your professional career and you are ready.
Yeah.
That's very important point.
I believe like having extra certifications is like adding a cherry on the top. You
Yes,
have
exactly
the
that. Yeah,
graduation,
that's correct.
you have the degree, but in order to shine, in order to show yourself on the top of the list to all the hiring people, to all the hiring companies, you need to have the certifications. That
Yes,
actually adds as a separate benefit for you.
yes, definitely.
Perfect. So,
At the end,
yeah.
yani, everyone should be investing in himself.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
pretty
not only about
important.
the fresh graduates, it's about
No,
other
no,
people as
that's
well.
my point. Yeah, that's my
Uh,
point. It's not only about the fresh graduates. It's
uh,
important for all the levels of the professionals.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people or professionals, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
who they are in entry level or
Mm-hmm.
juniors, seniors. I've seen
Mm.
candidates from all the levels sitting for the exam
Yeah.
just to gear
Mm.
themselves with the new
Mm.
competencies, with the new skills, to be able to compete within this market. As I said,
Yeah.
it's a very competitive market.
Yeah. And just to add one more point in that, like in the training center, I have seen one candidate 19 years old.
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
2 days
definitely.
ago, there was a candidate who was 55 years old and he was working in one of the
Yeah.
leading
And you
company
will
in
see
Dubai.
candidates they are who are minors. You mean
Yeah.
16 years old,
Yeah.
17 years old. Yeah, you will see people from all ages and all levels.
Hmm. All right. So, Mr. Khalid, you are basically certified with several testing
Correct.
vendors in
Correct.
UAE. How are you actually helping the students on the exam stage? So,
Well, let's say that my duty starts before any of the candidates arrive to the center.
okay.
I will be there 1 hour before, starting to making sure everything is going smoothly, everything
Mm.
is well and prepared. From it's an environment. It's not just
Yeah.
a set of workstations. It's a full environment. So you have me as an
Mm.
exam administrator. I have to make sure that everything is ready. No, not only
Mm.
on technical wise, also the team. We have a team, so all the team should be ready,
Mm.
and they should be sharp and prepared. Yep. So later when the candidates arrive, for sure we can start by giving the candidate the like a brief about
Mm.
their exam, the session, the duration,
Mm.
how many breaks they have, what things are allowed, what things are not, and
Mm-hmm.
also we can say that we can show the candidate the policy of their exam,
Yeah.
so they won't make any mistake while
Mm.
taking the exam.
All right. So, in the center, in the exam center, I
Yeah.
have seen you promoting the students to ask the questions, right? So you
Yes.
give them the policies or whatever it
Yeah.
is, and then you promote them to ask you the questions.
Yeah.
So how important it is for a student to know like the policies or to know like the overall exam day.
And it's very important because at the end, if the candidate makes any mistake, that
Hmm.
might lead to severe consequences.
Yeah.
So we make sure that we are very helpful, and
Hmm.
we make sure that our instructions are very clear to the candidate.
Hmm.
Because if the candidate missed any part of the rules or
Hmm.
the protocol of the exam,
Hmm.
yeah, that might be something bad for him, and we don't want any candidate to be misguided. We want everything to be clear from the moment they enter
Yeah.
the center.
It seems like definitely it's a work with the very sensitive and it's a work with
Indeed
very
it is.
detail
Yeah.
oriented kind
Yeah.
of work. Have you ever seen something go totally off
No,
script?
man. Okay.
And how did you like what exactly did you learn out of
All
it?
right. Yeah, it's like any other job.
Hmm.
Things will go off script sometimes, and yes, you reminded me of one day. That
Okay.
day is yeah, it was bad day. Yeah, that day the center was packed, so there was a big number of candidates
Hmm.
who were taking the exams,
Hmm.
and a lot of exams were running
Okay.
at once, and the internet connection went down. So
Oh my God.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's something big because at that moment the
Hmm.
candidates will be get their exam post, so
Yeah.
the candidate might get nervous, but because we all of the team is always prepared
Hmm.
to expect the unexpected, so we
Yeah.
we have a backup plan first of all, and we are trained to
Hmm.
handle such situations, so we know how to guide the candidates
Hmm.
and how to calm them down, because I
Hmm.
know it's might be something make lead to make the candidates
Yeah.
feeling nervous. Yeah, so we first of all we start with the communication with the candidates, letting them
Yeah.
know what's going on, what are the next steps, and how they should be
Hmm.
acting. So yeah, we were able to take control of the chaos there. There was no chaos.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay. This,
I'm glad that you were able to handle the situation, right?
yeah,
And losing the internet, I think it's an emergency. It's not a
yeah,
normal,
yeah,
off script thing.
yeah.
It is really an emergency.
Yeah, it's an emergency, to be honest, and
Yeah.
I I'm very glad
Hmm.
that we are always keeping up with with each other. You know, the
Yeah.
team is always communicating, is
Hmm.
always showing that they are ready
Hmm.
to handle these situations.
And two points like this, actually, this is actually bringing me on 2 points. One is I can see that you have the SOPs,
Yeah,
standard operating procedures. So for example, a student comes in, you do this, and then in case anything off script that happens, anything wrong that happens, like first you need to inform the client, you need to inform the students, and then you need to actually fix the problem.
yeah.
So how important are the SOPs? And the second thing is, like, you're just talking about the team, right? How important is for them to know, like, what to do, like, when this happens?
And you have to be prepared on both sides. On
Yeah.
technical side, you have to be having the backup plans,
Yeah.
and every time you enter every day,
Hmm.
you start the sensor. You have to
Hmm.
make sure that every member within the team is ready and prepared,
Hmm.
because any unprepared
Hmm.
or any unready member might
Hmm.
be an overwhelming for you.
Hmm.
You know.
All right. So far, whatever we discussed, it seems like this is a very important job, and it's not one person. I mean, it's not a part-time job, right? One of the
Oh,
myths that I have heard
yeah.
for the exam center is like it's a part-time job.
No.
They can do this, they can do that as well. So, what are the different mistakes, or what are the different myths
Myths.
that test takers walk in with?
All right. I've seen a lot of mistakes, to be honest, and the most
Hmm.
common thing is to see a candidate who's not ready to take the exam
Hmm.
walking to the center. So a lot of candidates, let's say, when the candidate is taking this experience for the first time,
Hmm.
so he will walk in unprepared. He will think, okay, this is like the exams we were taking at school. No, it's very different. This type of exams is sometimes your future, or
Hmm.
sometimes your
Yeah.
career is depending on it. So you have to take it seriously. And a lot of candidates will be arriving unprepared
Hmm.
logistically, so they will be missing, for example,
Yeah.
a form of ID that's required to sit for the
Hmm.
exam, and that will be leading to turn them away.
Hmm.
They might lose
Yeah.
the opportunity they were chasing.
Hmm.
And yeah, I'll say this: a lot of candidates also
Hmm.
will think that they can talk their way out
All
of
right,
a
that's
mistake, yeah,
interesting.
which is a very wrong mistake, because
Hmm.
you never can talk your way out,
All right.
because at the end we are
Hmm.
following the requirements and the protocols
Yeah.
of global vendors, exam vendors. So
Hmm.
within this environment, there is no room for any exceptions, no matter
Hmm.
how small they are. Everything should be following everything should be following the
Hmm.
protocols, I mean. So yeah, there is no room
Hmm.
for any exceptions. You never can talk your way out. You have
Hmm.
to be following the rules all the time.
So when you are taking, like, a way out, when you're talking about it, can you give us, like, example? For example, as a student,
Yeah.
if I forgot my
All
ID.
right. Some mistakes may happen even before the candidate come to the day of the exam. For
Hmm.
example, some exams
Hmm.
requires the candidate to be writing down, when he doing the
Hmm.
registration. He should be writing down the exact name
Hmm.
that's on his ID. Any mismatch between the name on the ID and the name on the system, which is the name
Yeah.
yeah, so that might lead to turn the candidate away.
All right.
So
So you have to be very careful.
some candidates will be like, okay, it's just
Hmm.
a middle name missing, or
Yeah.
it's just something that's incorrect.
Hmm.
I can take the exam later. I can fix
Yeah.
the issue. No, as I said, we are following global exam vendors
Yeah.
protocols, so we have to follow the protocol as it is.
So I want to talk about a little bit from the perspective of the students. It
Mm,
seems like, obviously, if you are a student and you're giving a certification test, you have to be ready. So if I have to ask it this way, if you would have to put yourself in the shoes of the customer,
All right.
and you have a test certification test tomorrow, okay?
Oh my God.
So
Okay.
how will you prepare for that?
All right. So, first of all, I will be preparing myself on mental wise, and will be preparing myself also on logistical wise. Let's say that on mental wise, I'll be just preparing myself to live the experience. The exam is not just sitting for the exam; it's a full
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready. You have to be calm. No need to be stressed out or or anything from that. You have to be also confident with what you have studied.
Yeah.
Don't just hold the content and keep reading it until the last moment.
Yeah.
That's will not help you for sure. That
Yeah.
will be like an extra stress on you.
Yeah.
So on logistical wise, I'll be preparing the documents I need. I'll be double check the policies, the rules of my exam. I'll be double checking the time, how much it will take me to get to the exam facility. So all of that, yeah, I have to be prepared emotionally, mentally, and logistically.
And logistically as well, yeah. So
Yeah,
as a student, you should definitely know if you have a break during your exam or not. Like, you should know all the parts. So and
definitely,
you should be mentally prepared, like, I'll
definitely,
be
yeah,
sitting on the seat for this long.
yeah,
And also, like, not over stress yourself. I have
yeah.
seen a lot of students, like, when they come in, they're
They
stressed,
will
they're
be
thinking about
stressed
the
out.
exam.
Yes.
So the only thing going on in their mind is, I might fail on this exam. You have to be relaxed, you have to be like, um, you have to be like focused. Yeah.
See, you have to push away the negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts,
If
yeah.
you let's be very realistic here. Good preparation will lead to good performance,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you are well prepared, you have to have confidence with yourself and push away all of the negative thoughts. Nothing bad will happen if you follow the rules, and if you were just يعني, hearing out from the exam administrators the instructions. Nothing bad will happen. Hopefully, inshallah.
All right. So, regardless of the results, what I've seen in the center is that you basically ask the test takers about the feedback.
Yeah.
So, what role does the feedback of the test takers play in overall improvement of the exam process?
Well, at the end, the full experience is about the test takers, right?
Yeah.
So their feedback is very essential for us. They are the one who's living the experience, so their feedback might give us insights about small details that we might work on it to give them better performance or better experience. I mean, so yes, their feedback is very important to us, and we do value it. So we always encourage candidates to give us their feedback at the end of their experience. It can be something like the feedback about the environment, maybe lighting, maybe level of noise, yeah, maybe the seats, the desks. It's all important. So yeah, we try to make their experience very comfortable, very stress free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
the feedback is important. Yeah,
at the end of the day, I can see, like, MontRoyal Elevate is dedicated to provide the best testing experience to the test takers or the candidates.
definitely, yes.
So definitely feedback is something that
Yeah,
will help you improve overall, like, your testing
yes.
experience. All right. So what I want to discuss next is, so I can see, like, you have a very people centric role, and it's a very
Yes,
detail heavy role.
indeed it is.
So what basically keeps you motivated in this role?
Well, helping out people to achieve things in their careers and to take a step forward to a dream they are chasing is something motivating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end, it's about people. So, and I am someone who likes details, and my job
All right.
is full of details. You have to be sharp, you have to be focused all the time. So, man, I love the job, and
Okay.
people centering
Mm-hmm.
jobs are something you feel like you are adding value to your life, adding value to others. So yeah, it's a good job.
This actually helps me resonates with the rewarding part that you said earlier. Like it is really helpful. It is really, accomplishment. It it is really
Yes,
accomplished. Like
yes.
when you see someone getting past it, the feeling
Yeah,
is like
Najma,
out of the roof.
yeah. You will feel the
Yeah,
positive energy, and you will feel the
yeah.
vibes as
Uh,
filling all the place. Yeah,
because at the end of the day, it's like someone else who passed, right?
yeah,
It's their
correct.
accomplishment. They are going to get the promotion. They're going to get the job, but it's you who actually help them
Yes.
in the process.
I try my best to give
Yeah,
them the best experience, and
yeah.
I try my best to be very helpful for them at the day of the exam.
All right, perfect. Let's wrap it up with the advice. So, what is your number one advice for anyone who would be preparing for the certification testing?
Well, staying sharp and staying focused. No need to distract yourself
Hmm.
with things that are not necessary. Last moment studying is not adding much for you. It's
Yeah.
like uh, a heavy thing you are adding to yourself. So avoid it. Just keep focused and always try to follow the instructions of the exam administrator. A good sleep the day
Yeah.
before the exam is very important,
Yeah.
because if you stayed all the night awake, worried, stressed out, you will be just ruining your experience.
All
You are
right.
not adding anything to yourself. You have to be very calm. So have a good sleep, have a good morning, calm morning. If you drink coffee, take your coffee. Have something very light. Come to the center ready and prepared.
All right. That is really interesting. So, for all the people who's watching us, if they need any
Yeah.
help, any support, where they can reach MontRoyal Elevate.
For anyone who's need any support regarding the exams, you can reach us on MontRoyal Elevate website, which is monelevate.com or monroyal.ae, or the other channels, which are the social media. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook. Or they are very welcome to walk into the center, asking any question related to the exam, asking for a help. We will be there for them. So they are very welcome to our offices. We have two offices within the UAE. The main office is in Abu Dhabi, and Airport Road. It's a very very known road. And
Yeah.
here in Dubai, we have an office in Oud Bitha. Just it's walking distance from the bus
Yeah.
station. So yes, they are very welcome to walk in.
Perfect. That is great. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you,
Khalid,
Mr.
for giving
Dihash,
all your
for this
time.
opportunity.
I
Yeah.
really hope that this session being useful for all of our
Yes,
viewers.
I hope that
Yeah.
as I do help people within the
Yeah.
center, I was able to help them here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all from our side.
Yes.
We'll see you in the next
See you.
episode. Until then,
Okay.
take care of yourself
Take
and the
care.
people around you.